Hello and good evening. My name is John, and I'm playing. Oh gosh, what is this called? This is called Mondrian, Mondruin by Latana Games. Came out this year, apparently. I could get 50 gems. I don't want to do that. Let's do arcade. Masculine and feminine, vertical and horizontal. Okay. Is it? There we go. Oh, I got a controller. Okay, so it's like Pong. Alright, so it's a little 3D Pong. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Should I be collecting those? Oh. The motion on the controller is not ideal. Because it's left and right movement, not you don't push the controller where you want to go. That's a little bit awkward. I keep pushing down when I want to go down, but I should be pushing right or left depending on the side of the screen I'm on. Alright, so that was a +3. I'm supposed to be collecting those gems. I mean, it's a kind of a chill Pong breakout game, not Pong. But yeah, the reaction angles are not what I would expect them to be. I'm not getting the full hypotenuse that I would expect. Which makes it a little bit hard to judge where the ball's going to go. The whole play space is drifting also, which I guess is a visual style, but it's not really what I would go for. Not saying games have to be made to please me or anything like that. Okay, 16 gems. Nice job. I'm going to take your break and stretch your legs once in a while. Is it the same thing? Alright, these are now hexes. I lost that wall. That's fine. Oh, went through the paddle that time. Seems like the paddle blocking is only one directional. Which is probably for the best, but still not what I would expect. Guessing those gray ones are unbreakable. Just do this for a while. Yeah, I really wish this was just using the analog control to set the target position for where you want the paddle to be, not movement left and right. Because, so if I'm going this way, I have to push left because the controller is going to its left, but it's really not the direction that I visually see, so I'm often forgetting the direction based on my expectations. That's something you can learn, I'm sure, but at the same time, you expect a game to pick a control style that's, you know, reasonable or expected or natural feeling. A few more. That explains why half the time when I'm starting, I go the wrong direction first and then quickly adjust back. And I'm okay with players making mistakes, but in this situation, it's the not understanding that is causing a lot of the mistakes, and that's not fun. Ooh, a little janky there on that collision. Yeah, there's something weird about the collisions only being on the top of the pedal. Situations like this where I have two pieces left, that makes me remember why I don't like breakout games, because you spend so much time just going for the last piece or two. Keep playing! Squares to hexes to multi-squares? Not really sure what's going on with the music here. Oh, no, I lost a life. Warning. If I had a boss? Hold on, there's no border anymore. The tone breaking breaks are pretty good, you know, gets that good oomph to it. In this situation, I feel like it's gonna get really annoying really quick when I start. When I start bouncing it all the way through the walls, because then it'll. Oh, now I have them back. Physics do feel kind of off, and I don't know it's because they're hitting non-standard shapes and you're not getting the exact bounce, or at least it's hard to predict the bounce. But it looked like it there, it just went through 3 in a row, just straight. And that's not ideal. I do appreciate the risk versus reward for the power-ups going off in any direction, much like in Arkanoid when the pills would drop, pills or capsules, you would have to move away from the ball to collect them, but here they don't have any game effect. Yeah, the shifting board is more distracting than artistically sound in my eyes. And I think the fact that the bounces, not all the bounces are as expected, hurts the product also. Is this a good breakout game? Well, I don't know yet because I haven't played a whole lot of it, roughly 10 minutes of it, but there's no power-ups yet, so it doesn't seem to have legs to it. Like a modern take would be like, even like Shatter, which doesn't have power-ups, but at least gives you that meter to charge up to like wreak havoc on stuff. And Wizorb that has some power-ups, but also has the spell casting bits and the RPG elements. So far this seems very thin. I'm not really sure what gems are worth what points. Because they seem that different shapes are worth different amounts. Are the teardrops always worth 1? And if so, is there a method that I should be understanding why a certain one's worth a certain amount of points? Because if I want to take the risk of dying to collect a power-up, I'd like to know, not power-up, but a score. It'd be nice to know why, or how much that risk is versus the reward. I guess the risk is the same while the reward changes, but... The fact that it's hexagon, but you move in a circle, it's also a little bit of a cognitive dissonance there. Like, they should have just made it a circle and left it like that. Because it does lead to some, you know, visual, logical puzzles of like, wait, am I actually moving around this as a circle or as a hexagonal shape? I mean, I do like hexagons, don't get me wrong. Gonna land? Nope. And we get into the dregs of breakout where you're just... Wait. Alright. Let's see one more level here. Alright, so this is basically the same level as before. Continue. Alright, boutique. What can we buy? Oh. Alright, so there are power-ups, but I've not earned any. Okay, there's different arenas. Wall rotations. Level packs. That's not that interesting. Some weird backgrounds, alright. Alright, let's try Gem Hunt. Why should art continue to follow nature when every other field has left nature behind? It's not true. What about, I don't know, natural sciences? A lot of this is not requiring me to... Yeah, like it went straight up that way. So I get they're going with the high contrast look here with black on black, but it makes it hard to see the gems that are coming out. So I really just need to cover this area here. Unless enough hits on that will actually decay the wall, but it doesn't look like it. Also, I don't think I got the gems because I exited out even though I collected them. The game did not end, therefore I did not get my gems. Oh, double or nothing. must only have one life then. Oh, the ball is speeding up at all? So I'll finish this level, and since I don't really want to play anymore, we'll see what we can buy and see if that changes my opinion. I think there might be a lot to this game, but locking it all behind multiple playthroughs or a lot of gem collecting seems like a bad choice. One of those things where if I buy your game, please let me play your game. Now that's not to say that you can't have unlocks, but at some point you've got to let the player just have enough to, you know, get them interested. I think that'll land. Cash out. Breaker ball, speed ball. Wild cards. I didn't mean to buy that. Okay. Everything express the relationships. Not everything? Like I could draw a painting, that's not a relationship. Well, it's a relationship with me and canvas, but do I have my breaker ball here? How do I turn on my breaker ball? Options. Get the Latana ledger. Oh, that opened a web page. Oh, it's a mailing list. Alright. Can I do my... The emotion of beauty is always obscured by the appearance of the object. Therefore, the object must be limited from the picture. What? Alright, this looks the same as any other mode. Alright, maybe I need to do something to turn it on. Need to click. Oh, maybe they'll... Day mode. Alright, so I could turn on and off these. Now let's try one more run here. Ba-ba-ba-boom. Oh, now I've got stuff in there. All right. Alright, with the booming, it looks like the power-ups are staying in the arena. This should give us enough to unlock a paddle. I'm really just trying to find out if this game's any good. And so far, it's not. I think the thing that really kills it for me is that the bounces are not respecting geometry. There's really not a lot for me to do either. And a lot of that's because even though I have a circular arena, only a small amount of the game actually requires me to pay attention, so I kind of drift off when it's not going towards the bottom 6 of the board that matters. Yeah? No. Yeah? Yeah? Cash out. Alright, let's grab a new paddle. Alright, scoop paddle. To approach the spiritual in art, one must make as little use as possible as reality because something, 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 something. Oh, there's the ball I... Well, there you go. That is... Oh, I forgot the name of this game already. That is Mondrian. Oh, gosh. It's an okay breakout style game, but really doesn't have a lot going for it past that. Like that hexes, the rotation arena. I think the controls would be better if it was more sensitive to, like, if I'm at the top of the screen and push right, it goes right instead of left, and vice versa, because they're doing absolute control and I'm doing visual control. Kind of like in Resident Evil, tank controls are like, do I go what the camera showing me or do I go where the character's facing? And that's kind of tough at times, especially on a game where you want to be accurate and precise in your controls. Don't understand what all those quotes are in the middle there. Maybe this is Frog Fractions 2. I have no idea. The rest of the game, it looks like you could at least unlock a lot of stuff really quick. Just, hey, a steak and Coke. So it's just art in here? Sure. Okay. Totally weird stuff. So there you go, Mondrian. I can't really say this is the breakout game for me.